Hello everyone, if you like the videos and content I do, please click in the description below. This will take you to my Patreon page where you can become a patron starting at $1 per month to help support me in what I do. With nothing further ado, enjoy. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host BootStrapp here playing Assassin's Creed 3 Game 5 Part 6. Nothing further ado is pick up where we left off. And I've actually turned off the game and turned it back on again after about a week. Because I've been having issues with my video editor for releasing Assassin's Creed Revelations for you guys to get that all finished up for you guys so I can move on to releasing these videos I recorded for you. That shows you how far I get along these videos before I actually get to editing them and releasing them for you, but I'll be saving it for my brand new computer, which I actually have been for the past year and a half, as you have probably heard in other videos if you are a hardcore follower. That I am saving up so I can get a pretty more than decent computer. It's literally going to be the best I can even get possible, that I'm going to hand build through a website that will be constructed and then shipped to me, and then I just got to put on the plugs and everything. Okay, but enough of that. If you hear any lightning, there is a thunderstorm going outside in real life. I don't want to go up there. And last episode, we learned how to take down posters, get rid of people, pay off people. Just like every single game in Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, this is not a new concept, even though they're treating it like it's new. But, you know, it's Assassin's Creed. Anybody can pick up any of these games at any certain time and not play them in order. So they gotta kind of give you a little tutorial on every little mechanic they add every single time. So, we are no longer wanted. We are incognito mode, and the black dude that's the assassin, the old guy that was training us and changed and gave us our new name, Connor, which he confirmed that is going to be our new name. Because when we first heard his name, I was like, that's not Connor. Then who's Connor? I thought we were Connor whenever we first started with the main guy, which we find out is the Templar. So that was a big, twist. And then when the old lady has a piece of Eden, so that was an even bigger twist. And one of my friends told me they'll never tell us where she got it. It would just be a thing they left hanging there. So I mean, that's gonna be one of the mysteries, kind of like in Unity. You'll see with a major leader, they'll pop up a really famous historical figure, not really good historical figure, but historical figure nonetheless, even though it was pretty much mass genocide and world domination. Sounds familiar with the Templar Order. He'll show up and he will have a piece of Eden, but you won't see the piece of Eden. It'll have that glow effect like it does whenever you're looking at something, kind of like when you're looking at a piece of Eden as Ezio, or looking at the Masyaf keys in Revelations. So we're going to continue moving on to the mission, and my money is on the old man is still alive. That old guy, he's going to be resilient. So we're probably going to see him again, and then we're probably going to get our uniform and become the official assassin Connor. Which I don't know what his last name would be, but I just know it's Connor. I don't want to mess with that guy. And yes, I would get on a horseback or fast travel in order to get to my destination, but I wanted to take the time to talk to you guys while I'm on my way to my next destination. So far, I'm not seeing any glitches as of yet, like really famous ones you guys have not seen or make. If it did make the cut, it got lucky because there was a large amount of footage I had to scrap because I had to redo a certain part or go back, and it was a whole big problem that if you are following this Let's Play of Assassin's Creed 3, you would completely understand what I am talking about. This game, I looked up on forum pages. This game has major issues with saving, and it has that little circle sparkle effect that's in the lower left-hand corner that you'll see now and then when a crucial event takes place, like you're buying items or you're gaining or losing a significant amount of money, or you're just going through a major chapter of the story. At the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations, I mentioned how we'll be moving on to Assassin's Creed 3, when it taking place in the, I gotta let that load, that little sparkle thing you see there. That's the thing that's loading. Yes, travel to the frontier. That's where I was wrong. I said it was taking place in the Civil War era. Obviously, I went over this in a previous episode as soon as I could or found out. It's the Revolutionary War, the one that takes before the Civil War. So I don't even know if the Civil War is going to take place. The Civil War was under the leadership of Abraham Lincoln. The Revolutionary War is under the leadership of Washington. And there's animals down there. And yes, you can be hunted by wolves and whatnot, which is definitely something I don't want to deal with. I wonder if I can call a horse, if I even have a horse. I do not have a horse. That's definitely a problem. So if this takes too long, I will definitely cut a piece of footage and get there unless something significant takes place. I do like the snow effects though. That's one feature that I do like in this game. It looks like I'm finally back on a road. Come on, jump. How far am I going? Oh, I forgot. It's not the start button. It's the back button this time. Oh, jeez. I'm going really far away. Yeah, I'm fast traveling, guys. I'm fast traveling. I'm not going to walk that. That's insanity. Wait, what? That's weird. So now it's over there. Why did it tell me to go over here then? A nice view though. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Is there anything I can fast travel? Yes, I will fast travel to that harbor and walk there if I have to. Okay, this is a new... Oh, jeez. That's bad. So now we're starting to see more harbor-based stuff, which will definitely be a significant deal in the next game, which is Black Flag. And I will most likely have to buy Rogue, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Basically, it's just an extended story of Black Flag, of your captain that goes, or no, you're right, the first mates, I believe. Yeah, something goes on with that, so I have to play that as well. And I heard anything that's, and as I said, with anything that's lore friendly and a decent game, I will accept it as major lore. But I've heard horrible things about this game, and so far I have not really seen a problem besides, you know, saving. That's really about it. Okay, so it looks like we're coming back to, looks like the old man's house. That's where we're at. So we're probably about to get... What's the dog doing? We're probably about to get our Assassin's Creed uniform. There he is. So he was right. The Lost Sons return, sequence 5.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
That was super random. Who is that guy? Oh jeez, kill a bear with a hidden blade.
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
River rescue. Oh, it's this way. Wait, why is he going this way all of a sudden? I hate the snow.
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
Start the mission. Start the mission. Yes, river rescue. Start the mission, please.
Ooh.
There's no time!
Please.
Please, come!
I'm trying to keep my distance, game. Jeez. There's a beaver.
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Oh boy. What? So we're gonna need to restart this mission because we've been given a bad start at the very beginning. Yeah, my guy's just falling off of all kinds of stuff. I can only imagine how cold this water is. Yeah, but yeah, the game didn't even give me a chance. Don't touch the water, and I wasn't even in the water. I touched like the coast. Who knows, maybe I won't have to restart this. Where'd the log go?
What this knobend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knobend?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
River rescue, if you call it a rescue. Now, granted, I did actually go into the water 3 times, but I only did that because it already docked me
I'll miss
off.
the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Offer missions with this icon to recruit new settlers, improve your homestead. It's like recruiting, but I don't think it's like the assassin system. Okay, what's CA? Oh, she's here. So go here. I guess I can't talk to you guys. Unless that's just nicknames. But I finally have another mission. How far away is this mission before I just start running? So it's a good distance away, so we're gonna fast travel. Good thing I look at the map.
I found him! People say he's a myth, but I have him! Captain Kidd had a secret, to be sure. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held so dear. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like tree trunks and a smithy's arms. Almost broke my hand shaking it'll know. I could feel it then when I met him. No weapon made by man could harm him.
So that's a little bit of a game hint of what's going to be in the next game. Sequence 5, training begins.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship, boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
Yep, I feel about the same way. So we have to go onto that cliffside all the way around the lake, which is no problem because we already did that, as you saw in this episode. Also, I had a game recommendation that I should work on. So sorry guys, since no one is really voicing any opinions of which games I should do, because no one really asked. Except for one person. I told them what I have already started, what I've kind of been working on, what I haven't been working on, what I'm looking to restart. And it was a tie between, well, not really a tie, it was more like the best choices, I should say, was, I can see where I'm climbing, there we go, was between Mass Effect and Dark Souls. I am already going to buy Dark Souls 1 Remastered when it comes out. And I do not have any experience with that game. And I'm going to play the entire series of Dark Souls.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Dstapp allows you to purchase items from homesteads and display the items you currently own. Okay. Oak lumber 0 out of 3. Obviously we don't have any. Purchase 3. That's dirt cheap. The contains oak lumber, Connor, B to leave stockpile. Crafting, select the trading menu. Land, convoy. The oak logs can be sold to merchants through convoy. Select A to select your available convoy. Okay. So it's like the assassin system, except you're running logistics instead. That's pretty good. Profit 21 euros. It's not very much. We're going to have to definitely work on that, doing that either on screen or off screen as quickly as possible. Mission complete. Full synchronization.
Time passed quickly after that.
6 months later.
My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon, that to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
It took him 6 months to repair and get that in that shape. That's actually quite impressive. Okay. I'm just gonna fast travel there. I don't want to climb or jump into the water because I'm lazy. This is a Let's Play. Hey, they got a whole dock and everything. Dang, how much lumber did they get? The hard way. The hard way. Main mission, the Aquala. Yeah, Aquala must be equipped with cannon at Nathan's yard. Officers must also be hired to command the new guns. Do you want to start the naval mission? Yes.
Come
So
aboard and
involving
feast your
naval.
eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Darn, so I don't get to actually, you know, sail yet. Next game. East Coast, 1773.
Away!
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
Oh, that water looks good. Don't trust me, the water looks way better in Black Flag, but for, you know, something they were kicking around,
Win today, Captain.
really good. Approach and press B.
Come on, she won't bite.
Oh, we are doing selling.
You're connected to half sail. Ah! Your killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
Let's fly, full.
Unfurl everything, full sail. Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
No, not for me. I've already done Black Flag. I know how to sail.
Half sail.
And you think the weather is ridiculous, guys? Trust me, Black Flag has some ridiculous weather.
I want everything. Loosen to full sail. Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. Full sail!
I'm already enjoying it now. Obviously, it's not going to be all this. It's not going to be
Mind those
constant.
other vessels! Hold your tack to keep you right of way.
Oh jeez, the pirate's singing. I can already hear it now. I mean, I can already hear it now, obviously, but what I'm meaning, guys, is that a lot of that happens in Black Flag. This is like a mega hint of what they are gonna be doing in the next game. That looks like a brig in front of me. Possibly even a naval brig.
Reduce speed. We need to ease off. Half sail.
Yeah, the weather is not that extreme with the wind, except when we're in the middle of a mission. Because there's like tsunamis and stuff like that. Like, it's ridiculous, guys. You'll see what I mean later.
We need more speed. Loosen to full sail.
Dock up the beer.
Cottages. We're close. No sail! Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, find our officers.
Okay, we got there, and no damage.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show.
The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
It almost looks like Blackbeard. But it's not. Right. She looks like a beautiful ship. We got the optional.
All sails taut and clean, sir.
So we're still sailing. Wow.
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
We're only getting to shoot the ships. Yep.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start.
Well done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
On me! Give us the order. We'll focus on her bow.
Fire!
Some old powder in there.
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Big ready! Never gets old. Not back for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah. Getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long. Give me half sail.
I'm surprised they're already introducing this kind of stuff. Or they're preparing the people for the next game. Based on what I see, there wasn't very much of that.
Why is he shooting at us?
Give us what you got!
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
Trying to kill him. He ain't gonna get to me, is he? Come on. Give it to me.
That wind's playing down. A new tack.
Alright, so we don't hit the islands. I'm watching the minimap. God, this.
Ready to fire! Load up!
The wave saved him.
Fire!
This is very sensitive. Okay. Half sail.
Half sail!
You're about to get light up, son. There's water and boom.
English frigate! Oh, BB Twattle's another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Change course, sir. Wind's in our face.
They're like up to that island.
Ready when you are, sir.
Ready out to fire!
Let's fly!
Rotate.
Heads down!
Brace. I didn't brace enough times.
Carry on, Sarah. Not bad for your first voyage, boy?
Back on the rail! Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts regardless.
Dang. That was a lot of fun. 65 the hard way. I'm ready for Black Flag now.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
That's fair.
2 weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Sequence 5 complete. We are now officially the assassin. It looks nice.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Looks like we're going to Manhattan.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Parachute time.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, reach you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up, there's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Oh, this is cool. Modern time in Assassin's Creed. I'm already liking it. Nope, 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 nope.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Oh, that's beautiful. When did this become, not Blade Runner? What was that one game? Mirror's Edge? Something like that? It's basically a parkour game that totally did not steal from this game. That is beautiful, though. Props to the development team for that. If you really think about how much the assassins are influenced Desmond, think about it. A year back...
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not-so-bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yep, there. Anyways, I was saying, on the lines of... I kind of forget. Where am I going? I'm going up there. Oh, about a year ago, he would never have done anything like this. It's how much the bleeding effect is affecting him. Can I not climb that? Where am I supposed to go? Ah, I see.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Perfectly good ladder there, Desmond. But no, I think I want to do this the hard way. This is a beautiful game, though. Over a little bit. There we go. Here we go. About to go parachuting, boys.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Oh boy. I'm waiting for your call. I guess I have to jump.
Now! Open your chute, now!
Parasailing. Pretty straightforward. That's the cue.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
Time to go.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Time to go exploring and digging for more lore. We're gonna go put the thing in. What if it goes here? I mean, it makes sense if we go here.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
He apologized. That's a first.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus.
Jesus, where's your eyes, man?
All the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Where's his eyes at? Okay, his eyes are there, but good grief, that was like just black eyes. Okay. I bet the key goes over where the oh jeez, the projection of the people who left behind. No, nothing here. Nothing here. Go here? No, nothing there. It's not really good at giving directions where to go. None of that. Wonder if anything up here has opened up. Probably not. Looks like a no. Looks like a no. So I should not even bother with that. Most intriguing. No. Well, I saw these little grooves and I thought you can climb up that way, but you can't. Distant Miles, welcome. Received messages. Patch notes, R. Crane. Hey, yo, had a little bit of downtime while you were gone, so I figured I'll do what I could to upgrade the operating system. It had actually been running for a little while now, but with the Animus in safe mode, I wasn't about to try in installation. Things I did, actually it should be we, since I had a few people in other cells chip in. Modifications to the targeting system, you should be able to move in and out of combat more easily. Free running movements, you're less likely to jump at a wrong time in the wrong direction. Only one input for interaction with the world, no more choosing between parts of your ancestors' body. You can assassinate while moving now, that's really good. Definitely try it at ASAP, so that's as soon as possible. You can pick up weapons on the go as well. We implemented a weather system, rain, snow, wind, it's all there. Animals, enough said. Faster fast travel. Just open your map and you can instantly travel to any unlocked fast travel section. Revamp the map and now provides lots of additional information. You get more control over what it shows. There's a ton of stuff that your dad is yelling at me to get back to work, so I better wrap this up. I'll hit you up on the other side as soon as you come across new features. Yeah, I get that. Sean Hastings, first of all, welcome back. It's good to see you fully recovered. Can't imagine what it was like for you trapped in there. If you ever wanted to chat about it, you just let me know. Anyway, you'll find the database essentially unchanged aside from a few cosmetic upgrades. As before, you'll receive a notification. I've added a new entry. I've also let you know if any of the entries are updated, as in often the cases when dealing with these spiritual ancestors of yours. West Miles, the mission. I know it's easy to get distracted while inside the Animus. I'm hoping everyone can stay focused here. We need to find the key as soon as possible. Also, do not go exploring the temple without first clearing it with me. And carry your headset with you at all times. Can't afford to lose anyone because curiosity got the better of them. We're short-handed as is. S. Hastings Balls. Okay. We got a visitor down here. It's Juno. She's been appearing every now and then, sort of fits through the air, reminds us to guard you well, find the key, blah, 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 and then poof, disappears. Oh, and then poof, disappears. At first thought it was just another holographic recording, but then your father called her some rather choice words, and she glared at him. Honest. Some of those eyes in his direction, and Ford creeped me down, and the fraud creeped me out. I don't know if she's reaching out to us from the past, if some part of her is actually still conscious, or if maybe she's inside the apple. Like some evil genie, whatever it is, gives me the creeps. And on that note, happy Halloween. It's already Halloween, October 31st, 2012. S. Hastings Hatham's Amulet. Though I suppose Hastings' amulet is technically a piece of Eden, it's not particularly exciting. It functions as a key as well. That's about it. I know, we're all used to these things being incredibly powerful and thus rather dangerous, but this one is neither. It is weird. I'm disappointed. That said, it is still critical to our mission, so I suppose that counts for something. S. Hastings, 3 frowny faces. Good Lord, Rebecca, with all the fixes and updates and improvements you suddenly put in this recent software revision, only would think you would have had the decency to include a British English dictionary in the spell checker. Some of us prefer to use proper language when corresponding the database, trying to replace the letters with Z in certain words, and it declared war on the letter us as well. Realize the color becomes color. Oh, okay, so he's comparing the words. Realize becomes realize with a Z, and color becomes color. Wrong, and wrong. Oh, so wrong. It's all rather eccentric, if you ask me. Also quite against the principles of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Last I checked there and here, I thought we were meant to be an all-inclusive bunch. R. Crane email fixed. Just a quick heads up, replying to email chains will no longer return multiple instances of the word RE. Just like a repost or reply. Should cut down on subject length considerably. Mailing fix. Here's a quick reply. Mail fix. So far, so good. Arcane. Hey there, Desmond. As you'll see from the date of this email, you've been in the Animus for a few days now. But don't worry, we've been staying on top of your vitals. Not even a blip, so it looks like exciting the sessions won't be a problem. Whatever happened between you and 16 seems to have increased your tolerance. I wonder why. The Animus keeps you in a resting state and takes care of fatigue, and your memories are vivid enough. We're actually seeing micro movements in your muscles, which means no atrophy issues either. Still, we'll be bringing you out for breaks just to stay on the safe side. So like REM sleep, but interactive REM sleep, when you don't know that you're twitching in your sleep, kind of like that micro movements. Rebecca Crane, his mom. Sean is really getting on my nerves. You think with everything that's going on, the guy would stop being such a douche? Maybe he thinks it's funny, or maybe it's part of his snarky British charm, or maybe how he deals with the stress. Whatever it is, it's getting old real fast. We've got enough to worry about, end of the world and everything. You think he'll show a little restraint or maturity or something? Sorry, not like you need to hear me venting. You got enough on your plate. Please don't say anything to him, though. D Miles, disappointed. In case you haven't noticed, we're knee deep in the shit here. I understand that might not be your idea of a good time. It's anyone's idea of a good time. Picking fights is going to get our work finished any faster, so I suggest you stick to the mission. The sooner we're through the door, the sooner we can get back to our lives, or in your case, the lack of one. Dad. Thanks. So this is all older stuff. It seems, nothing of major significance. Lots of zeros and ones. I found a way to better control the impulses formula. I thought it transmitted to an odd sense of the structure, sense of the order. You fear order, your kind, gentle, hand tends to flick. Okay, so that's just them noticing the movements that they managed later. Ah, there she is.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Oh, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
Something to think about. Okay, I don't know if they automatically put in the battery, which is like that little cube thing. I guess I can't go up. So I guess they took care of the cube, because I don't see where I'm supposed to put that cube. It never really said anything. I'll go back to the gate real quick and try not to talk to him and make sure I try to, try to put it in there. There's that little circle, possibly. No. And no. Okay, I saw little grooves there. I was like, maybe I could climb that. So as far as I realize, there is nothing else to do. You got a little bit of lore now, so it shouldn't really be too much of a big deal. So we're good on that department. So before we go back to the end of this, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching. That's the end of Assassin's Creed 3 Game 5 Part 6. Without further ado, I'm your host, Dstapp, and I will see ya.